Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1223.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about a rate hike and an earnings week, because this week is jam-packed full of things happening. One of the most important things happening is the Fed is expected to hike interest rates by 0.25%, 25 basis points, on Wednesday. Now, like most times when the Fed hikes rates, we get to hear all the jargon and the comments by Chairman Jerome Powell and hear what the central bank is thinking about interest rates and inflation going forward. So far, we've had 12 consecutive declines in inflation, so it's been heading in the right direction. They're also watching for the Personal Consumption Expenditures Index, which is the Fed's preferred inflation gauge, and that's due at the end of this week. But this week is also one of the busiest of the earnings season, with Thursday being a very intense day with about 40% of the Dow companies and 30% of the S&P 500 companies giving financial updates during the week, including Alphabet, Microsoft, and Meta. Also, there are several big pharma companies that are getting ready to report, and industrial companies and big oil companies are reporting as well. So lots of financial information is coming out this week. That's going to tell us, have they met their earnings expectations? Are they guiding us higher? Are they guiding us lower for profits in the future? What are companies saying about what's going on with them right now? And that's going to give us a clearer picture for what's happening with inflation and what the Fed might do. And are we headed toward a recession, or are we not headed toward a recession? So far, things look like we have a pretty soft landing. So far, so good. The market itself has been holding up really well, but it does look really overbought right now, and people are turning a little bit more bearish. I think they've seen some strong earnings, particularly in NASDAQ, and wondering when is some profit taking going to occur. Because markets don't just keep going up. They do have people take profits, and they do pull back before they can make their next strong move up. Also, the Fed has been guiding us that this would be possibly one of their last rate hikes, or close to one of their last rate hikes. So if we get different verbiage from Chairman Powell about being more hawkish and wanting to tighten more, that's going to be seen as a surprise by the market, and the market doesn't like surprises. So we hope that they stay on the same narrative, which is that we are toward the end of the rate hikes. We have inflation coming down closer to the 2% level that the Fed would like to see it at. And like I said, it's been heading in the right direction for 12 consecutive markers. So unless there's some anomaly that happens to surprise us, we would expect it to continue to go down, because we've been talking about the lag time, and we're in that time horizon now where finally that lag time kicks in and interest rates can do their work and take inflation lower, and we've seen that happening. So if everything stays on course, then we should have confidence that what the Fed has told us is about right, that they are near the very end of their tightening cycle. Inflation is coming back, getting closer to the territory they'd like to see it in, and the course we're on so far is what the Fed has been expecting. Should some number come out differently than what is expected, then it'll have to reevaluate. But so far, so good. Everything seems to be on track. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are in my podcast library on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.